Hey, so I started out the day with pretty depressed, excuse me, with a pretty depressed video. And I don't know, am I ending the day with a depressed one? Let's see. Ja and I sat and had a bit of a conversation about the state of the world, um, and just sort of like, how this world is how it is, that you could look at its history very much and see that it is that those who have survived and lived have lived off of the bones, the suffering, the exploitation of the weak, going back forever. And in kind of that kind of a context, we both felt pretty overwhelmed, pretty hopeless, um, pretty despondent, I guess. At least overwhelmed. I guess this is to be optimistic middle-aged people. If we both live to be like 104, 105, so probably over middle-aged people, older middle-aged people. I guess you're middle-aged when you're 40, and then when you're 50, you're over the hill. Um, as much as you feel like idiot children still. Um, but there is the funny thing of human nature that you can kind of sink to that depth and have a sort of despondent, negative, nihilistic kind of moment of what maybe is clarity, what maybe is just self-pity. Um, and then, unless you throw yourself off a bridge, you pick yourself up and you continue along with your day. And it passed midnight, and I kissed Ja because we've been married now for 30 years. This is our 30th anniversary. We're having it in the midst of a pandemic, in the midst of a great questioning of of society, of the society that we are in the upper rings of. I mean, not like we're aristocracy or anything, but we're a part of that white ruling class, or the white class at least. We're not rulers. That percentile is way, 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 way up the rung. We are like the working, not poor, working okay, until we're not working, and then we're probably the poor. um, but we love each other, and I guess we do. We cherish the life that we have. We should cherish it all the more that it's a luck of birth, luck of history, that we are where we are, luck of geography, all those things. So you can feel horribly guilty at the same time as feeling grateful for what you have, what I have, where I am, all at the same time. Um, I worry that I'm such a vapid person that you'll come back to these videos in 3 weeks and all of this existential angst will have disappeared and been replaced by the next thing. That I have the attention span of a goldfish, I guess. But this comes back to the whole, can I change my life in one small way and just keep and carry that through for a year, for 2 years, for 5, for 10, for 15, that maybe I'd come to the end of my life and say, hey, I've done this, in addition to loving Janine, being good to the other people in my life, having a profession where I'm trying to be a good person and bring some sort of stability and security and friendliness to the lives of the people that I serve. I'm a support worker. I'm very glad I get paid to do that, but it's a good thing. It's actually a profession where I feel like I'm making a difference to people, a household of people, which is important to me. So I guess in the midst of all my feeling shitty about myself, I should try and remember that as well. Maybe just allow myself a good night's sleep and to wake up tomorrow and to celebrate my marriage to a really wonderful, beautiful, intelligent, gorgeous, strong, wise woman whom I'm extremely, extremely fortunate to have met many, many years ago when I was a young, dumb twit. And now that I'm an old, dumb twit, I guess, don't feel it. Be grateful that we made it through those years and all the tough bits of those years, as well as all the really amazing bits, joyful bits of those years. Living in this world, and I gotta keep on doing that. Because the only thing that I think would be worse is not to have this. That would be even sadder. All right, up to bed, up, enjoying my lovely wife in bed.